Mrs. Woods. I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to go ahead and start off by going over, just reviewing some angles that we've talked about before. So this next week, you guys are going to be starting something a little new. Monday will be considered your math day. Tuesday is English Language Arts. And if I'm not mistaken, Wednesday will be science, Thursday social studies, and Friday will be all of your vocational classes. So if you have health, all of those types of things will be on Friday. So math is on Monday, so that would be easy to remember. Math and Monday starts with the same letter. But for this week, we're going to be doing a little, kind of a funner, a more fun activity, going over some angles. So you have 4 different ways that you can actually complete the activity. One way would be to draw a picture of this, or number 2 would be taking a picture. 3 would be doing a video of finding this thing, and then 4 would be creating a song or dance that would be going over the actual content. So we're going over angles, complementary, supplementary, and adjacent angles. So let's go ahead and review that really quickly. So complementary angles, if you guys can remember back just a couple, well, it's probably been about a month and a half or so, we did complementary angles. And that means 2 angles whose sum add to 90 degrees. So if you can think about it, you can remember complementary as corner. So complementary as a corner. So it has to make the corner, but it has another angle going through it as well. So these 2 angles add up to equal 90 degrees. So that would be complementary. Supplementary are 2 angles whose sum add to 180 degrees. So if you can remember, think back to supplementary as a straight angle. Supplementary is straight. So you can, if you can kind of put those 2 together, supplementary straight, complementary corner. So complementary and corner start with a C. Supplementary straight starts with an S, and a straight angle is 180 degrees. So supplementary looks something like this. This would be a supplementary angle. We've got this angle and this angle, and those 2 angles added together would give me 180 degrees. So this angle could be 130, and this angle could be 50. And 130 plus 50 is equal to 180 degrees. That's what makes that a supplementary angle. Our next one are adjacent angles. And adjacent angles are 2 angles that share a side. So they're pretty much side by side. So if you can look at this, these 2 angles are adjacent angles because they're side by side with each other. They're directly side by side. So we've got adjacent, supplementary, and complementary angles. So for the first way that you can actually complete this activity, you can draw a picture that includes these angles. So don't think of just drawing, an angle and calling it good. I'm talking like draw a nice cool picture that has some angles with it. I'm not the best at drawing, and some of you guys might not like to draw either, so there's other options. But you can come up with maybe, let's see, the street, so they're on the sidewalk here on a flat surface. This person is making an angle with their foot and the sidewalk right here. And that angle would be a 90-degree angle. So you can say that maybe right here's another angle, here's another angle. So you could say that with your body, you are making an angle as well, and the sidewalk, if it is straight, is a 180-degree angle. So your body on the sidewalk is another angle, so that means that this angle plus this angle would make that supplementary angle. And it's also adjacent because they're side by side. So that's just an example, and I'm sure you guys can get a lot more creative than I can for that way that you can complete this activity. Number 2 is taking a picture of maybe something that you guys have around the house. So for instance, you can use some utensils and create the angles throughout your house, maybe taking your dining room table and taking just a pin and just putting it on the dining room table and creating angles with those. Get creative. Think of other ways that you can do that as well. Maybe find your stairs, and maybe they have the spindles going all the way up. There's angles in those as well. Your dining room table, the legs of those create angles on to the floor. There's just angles everywhere that you guys can find. Number 3 would be taking a video of yourself going around your house, looking at all of those, and just explaining those. And don't forget just to make sure you label those as what angles they are. So if they're complementary, label them as complementary. If they're supplementary, label them as those. If they're adjacent, and some of them are going to be, complementary and adjacent, or supplementary and adjacent. So make sure you label all of that. And then for number 4, I think this one's kind of more of a creative way, if you guys can think of some different things you guys can do to be able to explain these angles using either a song or a dance that you guys create, and just video yourself doing that. So I think that would be a lot of fun for some of you guys. Like I said, complementary is C, supplementary is straight, so maybe you can use those to create a rap or a song or a dance, and just video yourself doing that and then send them to me on Schoology. So those are the 3 different angles that we are talking about, and that's the 4 different ways that you guys can submit this activity. You only have to choose one. Don't worry about doing all 4, just choose one of them. Try to get creative with number 1, color it. Make it all nice and pretty, and send a picture to me through Schoology. And then, like I said, for number 2, take a picture of things around the house. 3 is taking a video of things around your house or outside, or maybe your siblings can do a handstand and you can take a picture of the different angles they're making with the floor. And then number 4, like I said, is the song or dance. So I hope you guys enjoy this. The week after this, we'll be doing another fun activity with you guys, and I'll get some more information on that later. So don't forget, Monday is math day, so don't forget to just log into Schoology on Monday, and you'll see what all we have available for you. Bye guys, I hope you have a wonderful evening.